bandana, and then proceed to step into the thong. So it was really fantastic. Attention for that moment, especially. So thank you for always saving me. You're definitely, you're the love of my life, and this day is just perfect. I'm so happy to share with you, so thank you. Okay, now he's gonna go.
Okay, I was gonna make this really short and sweet, but then I didn't, so settle in. This is, of course, a very special day for Jayme and I, that goes without saying. But the special part isn't really that, you know, we got married and we're husband and wife now, because I think we knew that was coming from at least our first date at the Duck. And if not then, maybe when we traveled to Chicago together. What really makes it special is that we get to share this day with, you know, the people that we love the most, our friends and our family, very select group of 184 people who you know, mean the most to us. And we thank you guys because, you know, you give us your love, and we heard some great speeches tonight, and that, I think, allows us to share our love, you know, without inhibition, and we do. And sincerely, it means a lot. And I'm going to single out a few people, and sorry if I miss anyone, but I'd like to thank my Nana, Margaret Miller. I'm going to do a little reveal here. She's 89 years young, still one of the most beautiful women in this entire room. And her example of kindness and love has always been a guide for me. Next, I would like to thank my sister Kate for taking on a daunting task of emceeing a reception of 184 fairly rowdy folks. I think she actually handled it, you know, with the regular class and charisma that she normally does, even though you might not have heard it, but Harrison was heckling her the entire time from the front table. And you might not have even noticed that. So she is such a beautiful person, and I think you all saw that here today, and it's great. Obviously, she wasn't in our wedding party, but to be able to have such a big part of our wedding was amazing. Jayme and I both love you very much. Next, I would like to thank my wedding party, specifically right now the Tinkle Trio, who are in charge of guiding people to the bathroom for the reception, or ceremony, I think, which they seem to do fine. Everyone seemed to find their way to the bathroom. Hasn't been any accidents yet. So that's Connor, Tully, and Harrison. Yeah, you can stand. You can stand. In fact, I think you should stand. So, you know, we have the thoughtful quarterback, Mr. Reliable, Tully Monroe, and Mr. Fun, Harrison Stewart. Over the last decade or so, you've seen me through some of my life's greatest moments, and the rare, not so great one. And I couldn't be happier that you were standing up there with me today during my greatest moment. All three of you are the epitome of what a true friend should be: trustworthy, loyal, and willing to answer a phone call at 3 a.m. to direct me home, or meet me for pizza, or go wandering around Banff looking for trouble or pizza. So thank you very much. My two best men, you know, what can I really say? I'm so lucky that I have an older brother. You know, he's more like a twin to me. It's he related, but just in terms of how close we are. And I also have the same best friend since I was in junior kindergarten. I know that's rare, and I don't take it for granted. Jordy pushed me to be a better person by setting the benchmark, you know, 5 years before me. I do wish sometimes that he didn't set the mark so high, but I know that I'm a better person for it. He kept me level-headed when things got hard. He kept me in line when I cheered for the Flyers a bit too loud. He's the smartest person I know. The spirit with which he's handled his diabetes diagnosis since the time I was 8 years old has given me strength right up until this very moment.
For John, it's hard for me to imagine two friends who have ever been closer than we are. Most of my childhood memories are the two of us playing superheroes, or sports, or video games, together on the ice, on the court, or on the stage. We've known every activity, every class, every relationship the other has been in. I've seen you compete on some of the highest stages of rowing, graduate law school, and now you're here today to see me marry the love of my life. It's hard to imagine this relationship would have ever gone so well. After our first play date, it consisted of John hiding at my house and crying until it was time to leave. But things got better, I think, after that. I hope so. He cries a lot less now. So Jordy and John, I've always known you two are two halves of my soul, and I can't wait to share the rest of my life with you two and my new other half. I love you both very much. Lastly, I have to thank my parents, Bob and Kathy. I think they've been looking forward to this day, or at least waiting for it, as long as I have. From the time I was in elementary school, and this is incredibly lame, but I'm going to admit it, my goal in life was to get married and be in love and start a family. So I was very popular, as you can imagine. I did that because I wanted to be like you two. You two are best friends who have spent their lives dedicated to each other and the family you began together. I see parts of myself in both of you, and I'm thankful for the blessings you've given me, one of which is that you always let me get away with stuff that Jordy and Kate would have never gotten away with. So that was nice. But most of all, thank you for showing me that it's okay to be open to your emotions and to share them with someone. It's amazing that you are celebrating 40 years of marriage next year. I cannot wait until Jayme and I hit that milestone. And I know your love and support will be with us for all our lives. I love you, Mom and Dad. And lastly, Jayme. So when we first met, we were in high school, and Jayme had a boyfriend, and they broke up for a day. And on that day, Jayme sent me an email, which I've recently shared with her. Something along the lines of, "Hey Greg, it's Tomcat, give me a call." I didn't know it then, but I'm starting to get an inkling of this lovely person that I spent time with. Hey, like, maybe this is someone who I could spend a lot of time with in the future. Unfortunately, Wednesday, her and her boyfriend got back together. Didn't work out then. And then, as you may have heard, we spent some time in Scotland together. I made the mistake at that time of having a girlfriend. That didn't stop, actually. Jayme, one night after we came home from, I don't know, we went to a museum or something. It might have been a bar, but it was, I didn't know where I was going to sleep, and Jayme actually recommended that I sleep in her bed, but Steve, she slept somewhere else. But this was another inkling, I think, that I got that, oh, this girl's inviting me to her bed and sending me these emails and giving herself these nicknames, like Tomcat. So it didn't work out then either. And then one night at the mansion house, we ran into each other. And he said, "Hey, Jayme, how's it going?" And she said, "Oh, yeah, it's going pretty well. I'm about to move to Orangeville." And I was like, "That's terrible." But I sent my best man here, John, a message that night. I said, "Well, you know who was here? It was Jayme Thomas, and she looks great." And she did. She still does. She looks beautiful today. And little did I know, 2 weeks later, we would have a date at the Duck. And Jayme kissed me at the end of the night. And I was kind of pretty cool, a gentleman. But the last 2 years have just flown by because we had so much fun when we're together. And, we started our home. Biggest step, we adopted a beautiful cat in Chicago. I wish he was here. I don't know what he's doing right now. Well, he's probably drinking his water. Oh, anyway. So, that's a big step. And like I said, the marriage part is lovely, and we had a beautiful day, and we're happy you guys are here. But I think we always knew that this day was coming. I remember driving home from Chicago, and that was 2 years ago. I think we knew one day we'd be husband and wife. And as you've heard, Jayme is the greatest person in the world. I'm not overstating anything at that point. We have a game among our friends to see if anyone can say a bad word about Jayme, or at least I assume that's what Harrison's doing. And it's very hard. It's very, very hard. She's so lovely and so kind. And Harrison, okay. And I'm just so excited to spend our lives together. And we thank all of you for coming. It's so good. Have fun.